What's up, idols? It's CC Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So, you see the title. We are here to talk about this man yet again. Don't mind the little intruder. You gonna say hi? You say hi to the good people? Before we dive into this video, I do want to let you guys know that on Patreon now, I have over 60 exclusive story times. A lot of them are NSFW in nature, not quite suitable for YouTube, so check those out in the link in the description if you want to see more about that. But because of that, I stupidly felt the obligation to follow him on Instagram and we swapped social media. Seemed harmless enough. If anything, I made a new friend, or at least I got a new follower. I didn't know I'd end up in his bed days later.
Hold up. Hey.
It was the weekend after we met. I had plans to go out with friends and I was getting ready with them. I posted on my Instagram stories something like getting ready for a night out, shots. I honestly can't remember exactly what I posted. But he saw this and he DM'd me, and we actually hadn't talked since that day in the pancake shop. So I was shocked to hear from him. It's Friday night and this hot guy just DM'd me. He asked where I was going and said he was planning to go out for the night too. I said probably Itaewon since I'm too old for Hongdae, and he laughed and he agreed as well. He said Itaewon is better because there are more foreigners there. He was breadcrumbing his whole motive right there, only I didn't know it yet. And also I got some comments because I mentioned how my boyfriend face reveal is also on my Patreon, and people are like, oh yeah, I'm just here to see what he looks like. And if you want to see more content like this, please leave a like on the video. Help drive up engagement on this video. Leave a comment if you don't know what to say. You can leave one that simply says for the watch, or you can simply spam ARMY if you are here to support Suga. Now this is actually all part of kind of something else I want to talk about. You'll probably see me like in the same fit for the other video, because I kind of want to talk about how in general I feel like K-pop fans are ruining K-pop, so that'll probably be the next video. But for this one, we're gonna talk about Suga specifically. But anyway, I'm sure you guys remember last summer, Suga was charged with a DUI. He was on a scooter driving home. And people debate the severity of it because some people are like, well, he was just on the sidewalk, he was also going very slow, he didn't fall or show any signs of intoxication until he fell off the scooter right in front of his house. Despite the fact that various news outlets showed the wrong footage of some other dude on a scooter speeding down the street and driving a scooter way more recklessly, and it had nothing to do with Suga, it was not him. Various news outlets put that out there and said, this is Suga on a scooter. Look how dangerous and reckless he's being. And he got a lot of hate for it. And since then, it's been pretty clear and pretty obvious he's been trying to lie low, not make too much of a fuss. He's barely been seen. People don't really talk about him much anymore. Let the time pass, let things die down, reflect, yada, yada, yada. And as of the 21st, every single BTS member has finished their military service. So while some of the members like Jin, J-Hope, RM, V, Jungkook, Jimin had pretty public discharges, and it was like, oh, we're gonna go live right after, like, woohoo, we're done, we did it. Suga stayed low. He did release a statement, and this was a statement he said on Weverse. Hello everyone, it's good to see you. This is Suga. It's been about 2 years. How have you all been? As of today, I've been discharged from the military and I'm greeting you all for the first time in a long while. Because it's a day I've been waiting for, it's also been such a long time. I pondered a lot about how to greet you. First, above all else, I want to sincerely thank my fans for waiting for me until now. I really miss you. I think that over the past 2 years, I took time to think about myself. In particular, I also felt that I needed to temporarily distance myself and step back from the work I've been doing for a long time. Before, I'd only been racing forward without looking back on myself, but this time gave me the opportunity to reflect on myself once again. ARMY, thank you, and thank you again for waiting for me. Also, I apologize for disappointing you and giving you cause for concern through the incident from last year. What upset me most of all was the fact that I hurt the hearts of my fans. I also felt sorry to the other BTS members whose hearts must have been heavy because of me. In the future, I will work even harder to try and repay the love you have given me. I love you, everyone. I'll share updates with you often. Now, aside from that statement, Suga has been making headlines because he made the largest donation, like he broke a record, the largest donation from any single idol ever. He donated about 5 billion Korean won, which is like 3.6 million USD. And he donated this to a treatment center he helped establish for children with autism spectrum disorder. And I 100% welcome this and encourage this. Do you know how many students I taught where I was pretty sure they were somewhere on the spectrum, but we were told to ignore them, not give them any extra help or any extra attention? It is truly not discussed enough in South Korea. Any mental illness, mental handicap, or disability of any sort, people don't really acknowledge or talk about at all in many countries, but especially in Korea. And apparently over the last few months, Suga has been meeting with these kids and teaching them how to play instruments. And this wasn't ever even like publicly broadcasted or advertised or discussed. Like this wasn't like a media stunt. People didn't even know this was happening. But you still have the people who swear he's only doing it to fix his reputation, to do damage control, to try to earn sympathy and try to get people to like him again. Music is a very powerful tool, and I feel like based on Yoongi's lyrics, he definitely is very much aware of that. So that to me was a welcomed headline in my opinion. I was like, oh wow, Suga made this center, he donated so much, he's helping these kids. That is a great cause. Why are people hating over this? But it gets worse. We'll get to the petition in a second. I saw this one comment that really made me kind of like side-eye, because they're like, oh, of course he would donate such a large amount instead of reflecting. It's been a year, like nearly a year since this incident on the scooter happened. You don't think he's reflected? He's been laying low for a reason, reflecting. And listen, I just want to be fully clear, by the way, I am not in any way, shape, or form trying to excuse or condone or belittle the severity of a DUI. I get it. But what I am sick of is how people let some people move on, learn from their mistakes, live and learn and grow from it. And other people, they will condemn for all eternity and never give them a second chance and always remind them of that one mistake they made. I feel like if somebody makes a horrible mistake and it's something they do one time, you can absolutely learn from your mistakes. Like that's what people do. Even if you mess up 2 or 3 times, people learn from their mistakes. Now, something that is repeated behavior, repeated mistakes, doesn't look like you're learning. I totally get that. If someone keeps causing harm to someone else or other people, if someone keeps making the same mistake, roast them.
Get them.
Destroy them if you need to. But if someone does something once and makes a mistake once and they fully own up to it, they fully accept the consequences of their behavior, the responsibility, why can't you let them move on from it? And we talked about this a few months ago with Kim Se-don. She is the perfect example of a public figure in Korean society, a celebrity who made a mistake, drank while she was driving, and she caused a lot of damage to a lot of local businesses and stuff, and she never denied it. She never said, I didn't do that. She said, I did this, I am so sorry. She made financial amends to all the businesses affected. She's fully owned up to what she did. She paid the fines, even though it ruined her financially. She accepted all the punishments coming her way, and y'all would not let her move on from it. And now that she's dead, everybody's like, oh, she was so young, gone so soon. Why does this keep happening? Gee, I wonder. It's weird to me how some public figures get a pass when they do even worse things, commit even worse crimes, and some people, y'all turn nothing into something. And again, not saying this is nothing, just an example. I mean, later this week we have the season 3 of Squid Game coming back, and y'all love this guy, right? He had 2 DUIs back in the day. Y'all let him move on from that. And guess who got a DUI in 2004 who just became South Korea's president? Like, come on. So instead of living and let living, instead of, okay, he owned up to this, he owned up to his mistake, he faced his criminal punishment, he paid the fine that they asked him to pay, he apologized, he said, I did what I did, I'm sorry, let's let him move on. Instead of that, there's this petition going viral right now.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Someone submitted a petition to KBS, Korean Broadcasting Station. Basically, they're trying to get him banned from appearing on KBS because they said he's very popular with young people. He's very popular with the youth. If we let him appear on TV again with no consequences, what will the youth think? They'll think it's okay. I'm sorry, no consequences? Like I said, he was fined. He apologized. He's been laying low. People have been really worried about his mental because they don't want him to unalive himself. And you think there's been no consequences? He's faced no consequences? Y'all keep dragging him online and y'all think he has faced no consequences. That's hilarious. Listen, there is literally nothing he can do to undo what he did. When a human makes a mistake, you make a mistake. You can't take it back. That's just reality. What you can do is do better, and you should be given the chance and the opportunity to do better and to grow. These people aren't happy until the public figure they're choosing to attack and target at the moment loses their life. And I mean that figuratively and literally. Especially in Korea with the high suicide rates, there are hordes of people online who are not happy until they make someone else unhappy and miserable. I don't know if it's misery or jealousy or both. ¿Por qué no los dos? But it is not okay. So, I didn't want to ramble too much. I'm just like, it's been nearly a year and just now you're saying, oh, we should do a petition to make sure he can't appear on KBS anymore. And they've done this before. There's been a few celebrities who made mistakes, committed crimes, and weren't allowed to be on KBS, or they were temporarily banned from KBS or whatever. And a lot of people worried that this might impact the 7 of them coming back on stage and performing. next year. March 2026 is their comeback, projected comeback. So yeah, this could have serious consequences, but I'm personally not expecting it to really go anywhere because he's already made his amends. He's already apologized. He paid his fine. It's not like he's skirting responsibility and saying I ain't do shit. He said, I'm sorry, I fucked up. End off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.